Little Pilgrim's Progress, Part 2, Chapter 57, The Bear with the Straws. When the children had rested for a short time, the interpreter took them to see his beautiful picture of the Good Shepherd. Even baby innocents understood how the little lamb had been lost upon the mountains and had been in sad trouble until the Good Shepherd had found it and taken it in his arms. After this, the old badger brought his little visitors into a dull, dark room where a miserable-looking bear was working busily. The floor of the room was covered with straws and sticks, and the bear held a rake in his hand, with which he was collecting all the rubbish into a heap. He did not look up when the interpreter opened the door, and he seemed to care for nothing but his sticks and straws. "What is he collecting them for?" asked Matthew. "He thinks they are very precious," replied the interpreter. "He has been serving the wicked prince for a long time, and he believes that some day, in the midst of these useless straws, he will find a wonderful treasure. The king is sorry for him, and every day he sends a messenger to offer him a golden crown instead of straws." As the interpreter spoke, he pointed upward, and when the children raised their heads, they saw above them, in the air, the beautiful figure of an angel holding a bright crown in its hand. "But he doesn't see it," said Mercy. "No," said the interpreter, "he will not look up." Tears came into Christiana's eyes. "I am afraid I was just like him," she said. "I did not care about the king and his city, but I do care now." "Will he never look up?" asked James. Joseph added, "How long will the angel wait for him?" "I cannot tell you," replied the interpreter. "The king is very merciful and very patient, but the bear is so sure that he will find his treasure hidden in the rubbish that I do not know whether he will ever listen to the angel's voice." They went next into the garden, where the beds and borders were all filled with flowers. The interpreter told the children that the king's servants were like the flowers. Some plants are tall and stately, and no one can help seeing how beautiful they are. Others are quite tiny, and perhaps their blossoms are not even brightly colored, and have only a sweet scent. Still, the gardener loves all his flowers and puts each one in its proper place. "In the same way," said the interpreter, "the king loves all of his servants and gives them each a place in his kingdom. Some have difficult and important work to do, and others have only simple work, but not one little flower is forgotten." "Daisies are quite little flowers," said Mercy, "and so are violets, but they are very pretty." "Yes," said the interpreter, "and don't you think we love the violets as well as we love the roses? Children can be as meek as daisies and as sweet as violets, and the king will see them and love them." It was now growing dark, for the sun had set, and presently the time came for supper. The interpreter kept the children near to him and talked kindly to them. He asked Christiana many questions about her old home, and even persuaded shy little Mercy to tell him how she had seen the king's letter to Christiana and had made up her mind to be a pilgrim.